Most people think starting a handyman business is just about knowing how to fix things. But that is exactly why many of them struggle to get consistent income. Here's the truth no one tells you. Being good at repairs does not automatically mean you will get paid work. Getting customers is the real skill. In this video, you will learn exactly how I would start a handyman business today, step by step, even if I had no team, no experience running a business, and a small budget. You will see how to get your first customers fast, how to price your services correctly, and how to build a simple system that keeps you booked. And stick around, because in a minute, I'll show you the one mistake that quietly stops most beginners from growing past a few jobs. Let's start with the basics. A handyman business is simple. People need help with small repairs like furniture assembly, minor plumbing fixes, wall mounting, and basic home maintenance. The demand is always there because people are busy and do not want to do it themselves. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most beginners focus only on skills and tools, but ignore marketing completely. That is why they stay broke, even when they are capable. First step is getting your first customers. The fastest ways are local Facebook groups, Google Business Profile, and simple flyers in your neighborhood. For example, Jake started in a small US town and got his first 5 jobs just by posting "available for same-day handyman help" in community groups with a few before and after photos. But here's the problem. Most people wait until they feel fully ready before they start offering services. That delay kills momentum and confidence. Second step is pricing. Keep it simple and clear. Charge hourly or per task. For example, a fixed price for mounting a TV or assembling furniture. John, a beginner in Texas, started with simple flat rates and closed more jobs because customers prefer easy decisions over confusing estimates. Now here's where most people fail. They underprice everything just to get started. That might bring jobs quickly, but it leads to burnout and no real profit growth. In a minute, I'll show you how to turn small handyman jobs into repeat customers who call you again and again without extra marketing. Third step is trust building. Handyman work is all about confidence. Before and after photos matter a lot. Even small improvements should be documented. This builds proof and helps you stand out in your local area. Now let's talk tools. You do not need everything at the start. A basic drill set, screwdrivers, measuring tape, and a few essentials are enough to begin earning. Upgrade only when income starts coming in consistently. But here's where it gets even more powerful. The real money is not in one-time jobs. It is in repeat customers and referrals. When you do a good job, ask if they need anything else fixed. Most homeowners always have small tasks waiting. Now imagine this. You fix a shelf for a customer. They like your work. They save your number. A few weeks later, they call you again for another job. Then they refer you to a neighbor. That is how a real handyman business grows. So here is the takeaway. Starting a handyman business is not about having every skill or every tool. It is about getting customers fast, pricing simply, and building trust that leads to repeat work. If you found this helpful, like the video, comment your city, and subscribe for more practical step-by-step business guides that help you start and grow real income service businesses.